Hey guys, good morning. Island Turtle here. Welcome to BOMISpirit. So, normally Monday mornings I do a weekly intuitive astrology reading for those who are new. Today is moving day for me actually, and I got up super early to make sure I had everything ready and done. And I've been in this mode for a while, and I didn't realize like, oh, I actually don't have much to do this morning for that. So I have about like 30 minutes or so to like check in with you guys and pull some cards, get some channel messages going. So that's what we're going to do today. So it's not a typical weekly intuitive astrology reading where we do like astrology and we do like, we do reads for all the signs and things like that. So definitely a little bit different today. Hi, Abra. Hi, Anna. Uh, Emmy Lynn, good morning. It says that there's only two people in here. That's like so crazy. There's clearly more than two people in here. Don't forget to hit the like button, by the way. Okay, there it goes. It caught up. It caught up. I was about to be like, okay, YouTube. Hello, everyone. Excited for this check-in. Hope the last full moon has been kind to the Rainbow fam. I feel like the full moon has been really nice. Yesterday, I actually wanted to like go outside and like sit outside with the moon at night. I was too worn out and I just couldn't. So I enjoyed it from afar, gazing from afar, and like took some pictures. But yeah, this full moon to me has felt really good. And yes, I hope it's been treating everyone else nicely as well. Like I said, no astrology portion today, and I don't want to waste any time. So we're gonna go ahead and get into a collective check-in here. How was your weekend? Weekend? Oh, duh, today's Monday. That's how my weekend has been. Today is actually my official moving day. So, I mean, I kind of said in the beginning, so I'm not going to reiterate it for those who are watching this after the fact. But yeah, I somehow managed to get some free time this morning, so I'm utilizing it. I wish I had time for a full weekly, but we're gonna go with what we can, right? Get what we can get. So this will be one reading. One collective reading. I'm not taking it, but the deer came out. We'll see if it comes out again. I'm starting with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. For anybody who wants any of the decks that I use, I link them below so you guys can check them out. I just was drawn to the animals today, so I just want to roll with that. It's interesting because I kept thinking Stingray wanted to come out. So it's interesting that Stingray and deer are kind of like poking through a little bit in some way, shape, or form, because deer is feminine energy, mother, like literally the mother. But Stingray is about like spiritual, emotional maturity, right, and strength. But I look at it as like a divine masculine sort of watery energy, like very King of Cups. He's my King of Cups card. So we kind of have like a King of Cups, mother kind of dynamic energy going on. I mean, that to me, I think is also something we've all just been going through as far as getting to this place where we're feeling pretty united within ourselves, right? Amongst our polarities. Any other messages or insights at this time? Something else they keep showing me, they keep referencing fire, which I'm not surprised. We have a lot of fire right now. Happy birthday, Saggies. And fire also came up quite strongly in the last live that I did as well. So not surprised there. Any messages or insights for the collective at this time? It's interesting because I actually am feeling the energy of spring. Just like, shit, winter hasn't even technically started yet. But I am. I'm feeling the energy of spring. Maybe some of you guys are feeling that. Spring could be important to you or significant in some way. But I'm getting literally like blossoming flowers and growth and expansion. And it's like even the fire to me kind of says like the energy of spring, right? Like life is coming in, like life is getting going. But that's kind of the vibes I'm picking up right now. Let's see. And it's like, shit, talking about spring already? Can we get in winter first? Can we make winter happen first? Any messages or insights for the collective at this time? Yeah, I just keep getting spring, spring, spring. So this winter, some of you guys could start to feel like you're actually more in a spring-like energy. And with 2025, I know a lot of us are already aware, some of us are not, about all of the fire energy that's actually coming through in 2025 through Saturn, through Neptune. And also Uranus is shifting into Gemini, which isn't fire, but it's just like another shift, right? That's going to really change things for everybody. But yeah, it almost feels like spring is coming early, or you're planning for spring already. Any other messages or insights for the collective at this time? Let's see here. We have cosmic egg. I just love like the egg symbology talking about spring. Cosmic egg is the crown chakra. So normally when this card comes out, we are hitting some sort of like climax or peak within our spiritual development, our growth, or our consciousness. They're showing me the hanged man. They're showing me the hanged man. Why is the hanged man? A strong Pisces energy with this. Why is the hanged man coming through? For the moment. It's for the moment. It's for the moment. It's for the moment. I feel like this is coinciding with that spring-like energy. It almost feels like there's going to be a very short, like, I don't want to say that. Okay, I don't know who this is for, because I'm starting to feel like what I'm wanting to say right now is actually for a very small group of people. Is this December or January? I'm getting January vibes. I'm getting January. Something about this winter or January in particular, you may feel like you need like a moment of a hanged man phase. I keep hearing moment. Just a moment, maybe just a day, or maybe just 2 days, but there's something really significant about taking a hanged man moment. That's interesting. But I keep getting January for this. I keep getting January for this. Why is this coming in now? I mean, this is like, I feel like that's far away. It's weird because like as I'm talking, I actually feel like I'm like past Christmas, which makes no sense. I'm like, what day is it? Um, but yeah, they're just really emphasizing in January taking a hanged man moment, and it feels very, very short. When I speak about the hangman, or when anyone speaks of the hangman, it's usually coinciding with a period of time or a phase or process where there's a little bit of a timeout going on in terms of your own beliefs, in terms of your own internal world. Some people actually go into a full-on like hermit recovery kind of a mode when they're in a hangman position, but hangman usually indicates that there is something that's going to shift in terms of your beliefs or your faith or your spirituality, or again, just how you are with yourself internally. And I'm just hearing a moment is going to be needed here for that, to allow for that to happen, to allow for that to happen. Okay. Any other messages or insights for the collective at this time? Don't do this to me today, Spirit. I'm feeling groups. Okay. We have Buffalo. So Buffalo is kind of like a tower card for me. Buffalo speaks of changes and being able to maintain a sense of ease and a sense of grace and a sense of humility and even internal stability through a lot of change or chaos. And I do feel like it's coinciding with the cosmic egg. Both of these, I'm just getting really strong, like Pisces, really strong Neptune. Purple and pinks also feeling really strongly with this. And I feel like this is actually coinciding with, yeah, some sort of shift or change with your own beliefs or your own consciousness or how you relate to yourself internally. That's what's coming through here. I keep hearing January, though. I keep hearing January with it. And I'm almost getting like different groups here, but I know I don't have time to dive into different groups. So I'm like, Spirit, don't do this right now. Some of you, yeah, I'm feeling for some people there's like these are two different situations as well. But I want to stick with the main collective because like here's how readings work. I want to like make this clear because you can also just take this as a tip or advice when you're watching other readings. Because we're channel, well, not everybody, but some readers channel, right? I channel for you guys. People who channel, we pick up on a lot. Okay? We pick up on a lot. And reading for the collective is like looking at all these different little aspects, little different themes, little different situations. But since it's for the collective, some people resonate with everything that comes through, and some people only resonate with like one or two things that come through. This is why your own discernment is important. you're watching readings. So like even as I'm pulling cards, like can feel as a collective, like, okay, yeah, this shift is happening. But even now I'm sitting here, I'm like, I feel like there's three different groups that I'm actually reading for. So some of you are going to be more focused on this hangman kind of energy. Some of you are going to experience more of a tower kind of energy where it's more about just sudden events, sudden epiphanies, and sudden changes, right? So just know that. I don't know, I feel the need to explain that. Maybe there's some new people watching here too. Can I get a third card, please, for the collective? Also, why it's important as you're watching readings to not attach to every detail that comes through and really only allow yourself to like embrace what really hits. Like like what you really feel in your body is like, oh shit, that's a synchronicity, or oh my God, like I feel that, right? So hold on to those moments when you're watching readings. Can I get a third card for the collective, please? I don't know if it's going to come out, but they're showing crocodile, and now I'm getting raccoon as well. Under the surface, under the surface, under the surface. So I'm picking up on an energy within the collective. So again, this may resonate with you. It may not, because again, I just explained the pieces that are happening in this reading right now. Crocodile and raccoon, I'm feeling like there's some people, there's so much that's brewed under the surface, not brewing, brewed under the surface. Crocodile is about dealing with very deep emotions and actually very similar to buffalo, where it's more about finding your calm and your stability amongst a lot of deep, deep emotions. That's what crocodile is. And it's also similar to stingray, where it has this like watery masculine stability kind of energy to it. They're very similar. But like the buffalo, maintaining stability through times of external changes, crocodile is about the internal storm, right? So it's interesting seeing these polarities come up. But with raccoon coming up with crocodile, raccoon to me can be a trickster energy, but it's also a masking energy. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like there are some people, whether it's you or someone that's around you, there is this like really hiding a lot of deep, deep, deep stirring of emotion. But I think whoever this is, they do it really well. Can I get a third card for the collective, please? There's so much King of Cups energy going through this reading. Like the crocodile, the stingray, just very, very strong King of Cups energy. Can I get a third card for the collective, please? I almost missed the live. Hi, Celestial Earth Goddess. Last read, you said some of you will really start to own their psychic abilities. Yesterday, I had to stop denying it. Good. Embracing truth, whatever truth is always good. Always. Can I get a third card for the collective, please? Ooh. Ooh, I love the bear. I love the bear. A lot of you know why I love the bear. But bear coming out, bear comes in a couple flavors. Bear can be a very like strong stabilizing medicine. Bear also can represent love. Bear also represents hibernation. And in this deck, it really represents renewal from hibernation. And it's giving me the hermit hangman vibes that I was getting with the cosmic egg over here. Almost like there will be a moment of emerging out of that hangman energy, which there's going to have to be. But I keep hearing a lot of what's coming through right now may pass in January or may come to pass in January. And even as I say that, I'm almost feeling guided to tell you guys to maybe, if you guys are feeling like you need to like, well, not need to, but if you're starting to feel like you want to watch like readings, more readings, or sorry, words are hard right now. As you go to watch readings right now, there we go. There we go. As you go to watch readings right now, look at readings that are from like a month ago. Look at just look at readings that are from a month ago, whoever you're watching. There's just something about that. But like I said, I feel like I'm looking at three different groups as well, like a hanged man group, a tower group. This does feel a little hermity, but it feels almost like that spring energy that I was getting before, right? Where bears hibernate in the winter and they emerge in spring. Like almost very literal to the energy that I'm feeling for the collective here. But I keep hearing January, 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 January. Now, if I were to read this as one collective reading, I would say there's going to be a period of time where there is going to be some major shifting as far as your internal world. And for some of you, that is going to coincide with some recovery and some healing and potentially some expansion. Definitely shifting in beliefs, definitely shifting in consciousness, and that King of Cups energy being so strong. I also feel like there's almost like a big hug that's happening here too on an emotional level, and I'm feeling that with Bear and thank you, a restoration of stability. A restoration of stability, a restoration of stability. That feels really good. I like that. I'm really feeling that with Bear. Stability and whatever that means for you. For some of you, that's health. Some of you, that's money. Some of you, that's housing. Some of you, that's just confidence, right? But I am getting like, there are three distinct groups happening here. All right. I did put a timer on my phone, so I don't have to worry about time. I'm probably going to worry about it anyway. But when the timer goes off, that is my cue. Just letting you guys know. I want to get some other cards out here using tarot. She's pressed on time. Don't distract her. I love you guys. I want to focus on the cosmic egg. Oh. Is that even... Okay. They're talking to me. Sorry. I just picked up on something and I was like, do I need to mention that? They said no. It's for my own reading purposes. Okay. Cosmic egg. Cosmic egg. Can I get a card for cosmic egg, please? Oh, beautiful. The word restoration keeps wanting to come through in this reading. Don't worry, that wasn't the alarm. Take that as confirmation though. Cosmic egg and Page of Wands. I love that this is out here because like I said, cosmic egg is usually when we're turning the corner or having some sort of peak or climax in terms of some sort of growth that we're supposed to be having. But Page of Wands indicates that newness, and in a way kind of indicates that spring-like energy too that keeps wanting to come through. Restored fire, restored passion, restored excitement is part of this. And I also feel like for some of you, the shift in perception, the shift in beliefs is also allowing for some more fun, allowing for some excitement, allowing for some inspiration, and it feels really good. I keep feeling fun with that though. I keep feeling fun with the Page of Wands. We likey a lot. Hold on, there's something else here. I'm getting strong Leo all of a sudden. Some of you could have Leo in your chart, not necessarily. I'm feeling like I feel like Pisces is dominating most of the reading here as an energy, but with this, I'm feeling Leo. I'm feeling Leo here. It's gonna make me crazy. Let me come back into this with the Leo energy. Allowance. So for those who do experience a hanged man moment, whether that takes place now or in January, that Leo energy keeps catching me. And in terms of Mars going retrograde, it's going to move into Cancer, I want to say January 6th, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe this is coinciding with that. Once Mars actually leaves Leo, this also might coincide with this renewed Page of Wands energy, restored Page of Wands energy. I'm just feeling like there's an allowance for fun, a surrender to fun that's happening after the hangman moment. Okay. Can I get a card for Buffalo? Can I get a card for Buffalo? Ooh. Well, that's nice. The Magician. I love it. I love it with a tower-like energy. When you get Magician with a tower-like energy, like it always makes me feel like the sage, the mystic, or the witch that is like in the middle of a storm and just like, right, like utilizing it, harnessing that energy, and highly adaptable and also very confident. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. For those it's weird because I feel like I'm reading one collective, but I also feel like I'm reading groups at the same time. And I think you guys are actually with me. So it's kind of fascinating. But anyway, experiencing this tower energy with the Magician, yeah, it just feels like there's a high level of awareness of how to utilize the tower, how to utilize the chaos. It almost feels like someone who enjoys chaos even. I just heard chaos agent, catalyst. These are a couple words that are wanting to come through. But I feel like there's Yeah, there's just a high level of skill with utilizing any towers that may be happening between now and January. And I want to be very clear about this. The towers to me do feel external. They feel like something in your physical reality is changing, like a job or housing or etc., something like that. Um, it's making me smile because it's like, yeah, it just feels like a high level of mastery. Um, Almost like even if something goes not to plan, you're like, heh. There's a little like hee hee behind it. It's very intriguing. It's giving a little trickster vibes. It's also giving a little Gemini. So if you are reading this as groups, the Hanged Man Leo restored play, right, is like group one, and group two is this like Piscean Gemini mastery of alchemy experience happening here. And if you're reading this as a collective reading, being in that hanged man moment, whatever that moment may be, is going to coincide with some sort of tower that actually makes you feel empowered, makes you feel capable, and it causes you to want to rise to the challenge here to kind of work with the energy of chaos. That screams chaos to me. Let's look at the bear. I hope you guys are with me. Are you guys with me? Just let me know if you're with me. I know it's a little bit of a atypical reading today. Also, don't forget to hit the like button if you are enjoying this. Tell me about bear. Well, remember, Samara, you don't have to resonate with that aspect of the reading. I feel like I'm picking up literally on 3 strong aspects or themes or experiences, and some of you may experience all of them, and some of you may experience one of them. So with the bear, oh, I like the bear. We have Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. That's very nice. Like I said, bear represents strength, stamina, recovery, safety, and love, and hibernation and renewal. That spring energy is strongest with the bear. Okay. Hold on a second. Get some sip of coffee here. Coffee makes everything right. Okay, anyway, sorry. The bear. Coming through with the Queen of Wands, which is Aries energy, right? That to me, like, that reminds me of the fire that I was picking up on. But also, Aries is like spring. Literally, Aries starts off with spring equinox, right? It is the beginning of spring. And then here we also have the Knight of Cups being able to move forward from the heart space. I feel like this is also tying into what I channeled, I think it was on Friday. I don't totally remember, right? About air and fire meeting in the heart and then being able to move from that heart space. And I am definitely feeling that. But it feels like it's out of a moment of hibernation and like rising into that spring energy. That's what I'm feeling with the bear. Trying to feel if I can pick up on any other signs with this one. I am getting Hermit, like Virgo, a little bit of Virgo in there. Yeah, a little bit of Virgo. Intentional. Intent. Moving with intent. Yeah. So for anybody who's resonating more with like this aspect of the reading or slash group of the reading, I feel like you probably really resonated with the Friday's message. I feel like Friday's message is like baked into this section. And this is speaking to that spring renewal, rising to the occasion sort of energy. But I feel like this may happen in January, not spring, even though you may feel like you're in spring. They're showing me the Four of Swords. We're not done with this one yet. They're showing me the Four of Swords, which to me says bear, right? Because Four of Swords is like taking some physical time away to reflect, or even just to rest the body or rest the mind, or to heal from some sort of pain or discomfort or tension. That's very much the Four of Swords. And I am feeling that here a little bit. Some of you, this is actually, I feel like, highlighting some romantic energy. I just got to be honest. I'm hearing the word affection, affection. Whether it's you or someone else, like there's been some sort of space that's needed. And when I say space, I'm not talking like a breakup. I'm not talking about like, oh, they've been gone for years. Like, I'm not feeling that. I'm just feeling like a mini break or just focusing on the self for a little bit. Probably no more than like 2 months. And it's, again, a very, very clear, like, I don't feel any weird animosity or conflict or anger or fights. I'm not feeling anything like that. I'm literally just feeling the energy of someone who's taken time for themselves. or is taking time to like literally rest because they have a lot going on. Like that's just kind of what I'm feeling here. Um, and out of that, yeah, out of that, I'm just feeling restoration, affection, and moving forward with that. And that feels really good. I also feel like for whoever has been taking space or taking rest, again, rest is coming up quite a bit here. Um, I want to say there's also a bit of a restored confidence in someone's like in what they actually want. Yeah, thank you. There's a restored confidence in what someone wants. Yeah, that Four of Swords energy is very needed for whoever's resonating with that. Where are we at? Damn, 25 minutes already? Oh, I feel like my alarm's gonna go off in like, I think I set it for 10:45. So I think I have like less than 10 minutes. Um, I'm debating if I want to pull more tarot cards or go with the pocket archetype deck. Ooh, no, you know what? Hee hee. Ho ho. We're gonna go with this one. I know I'm in a weird mood today. This is my Kipper Lenormand combo. The red is Lenormand, the black is Kipper, for anybody who wants to check out those decks for yourselves. Let's look at Cosmic Egg and Page of Wands again. Okay. Hate to see you go. I know. I will be back though, guys. And that's the thing too. So I was thinking about this right before I went live of just like what this week is going to be like content-wise, because I didn't get to do the signs for obvious reasons. Because today movers, then I have to travel to like where I'm going to be living. But then my stuff actually is not going to get there right away either. So to be honest, I don't know what content looks like this week or will look like this week, but I imagine by January things will be back in full swing or in normal swing and in some sort of consistent flow. But yeah, just letting you guys know that. Okay, anyway, Cosmic Egg and Page of Wands. Cosmic Egg and Page of Wands. Yeah, that Leo energy is coming up again. Actually, I'm feeling more like King of Wands energy. I actually am hearing the King. It's weird. I'm hearing the King. Maybe King is a synchronicity for you, or that word holds significance in some way, shape, or form. But I'm hearing the King, the King, the King. I feel like this energy also is for people who carry a high level of responsibility. And I want to say that's why the Page of Wands is here. Because as you are going through this climax of growth, right? You are allowing for more play. That's part of this because you haven't had space for it before. I feel like this is probably for people who are overworked, which is a lot of people, burnt out. But they're highlighting the King of Wands, like very, very specifically. So you could have Leo in your chart, you could have strong fire, not necessarily. But again, it's like you've had to exert a lot of energy, but not necessarily for play and not necessarily for fun. So this is just, again, allowing for that. But they're saying the King, the King, the King. Can I get a card for Cosmic Egg and Page of Wands? Can't even make this shut up. We have the clouds with 6 and the King of Wands. Can't even make it up. Can't even make it up. Clouds can indicate confusion or something is just not super clear. I feel like that's occurring as part of the process because like I said, Cosmic Egg, that Hanged Man vibe, we actually do need to go through some sort of shift because something's not clear or because we're not seeing something, which is why by the end of your hangman phase, you have a shift in your beliefs or your consciousness or an epiphany, right? So very interesting here that King of Wands is like, yes, King of Wands is very here. But again, clouds being there is not surprising. Also, it's catching my eye as the lightning bolt down at the bottom. So again, you may resonate with more than just the Cosmic Egg. You may resonate with that Tower energy as well. Okay. We got 2 more. Oh. The tree with the 7 of Cups and 5. And then we have the house with the King of Cups. So as I was saying before, King of Cups is a prominent collective energy. King of Wands, King of Cups, and the 7 of Cups, and also 4, 5, 6. A lot of synchronicities going on here. The tree with the house can indicate that there is a major family, like biological family component happening here. Um, mm, where maybe there is a lot of responsibility to the point where, yeah, you couldn't allow for fun, you couldn't allow for play, you couldn't allow for your inner child to be frolicking in whatever way you wanted to. But the tree, I almost said the Seven of Cups, it is the Seven of Cups, can also speak to spirituality and a sense of alignment or lack thereof. We see the tree of life going on there in the tree, right? Also, stability is really being highlighted here. I feel like this group or this aspect of the reading is really speaking to your own beliefs around family, your own beliefs around responsibility, your own beliefs around your role in maintaining those things for other people, for yourself. But the missing piece has actually been your own self-care and your own sense of fun and play and frolic. Like that's been missing, almost like there's been too much seriousness, or there's been too much focus on getting things right or having things a certain way. They're showing me the Hierophant. So yes, commitments could be part of this as far as like marriages and things of that nature, but I'm feeling it's more obligation and duty and like doing what's right. And some of you, that's tied to your own traditions and family beliefs or your own faith or religion. These are a lot of things that are shifting and changing here. And like I said, you may resonate with only this aspect of the reading. Some of you are going to resonate with this as just like the beginning of everything else I'm about to talk about, and you may resonate with everything else. Okay, so take it as it resonates. The tree with the house and also the page indicates that there can be a child or children that are part of this as well. You could have kids, maybe not. But for some of you, there's a strong indication that children are a factor in this. Okay. Whew. Like where they should go. That's how it just came through. Like where they should go, where they should be. Maybe there's like a custody thing going on here, or maybe you're like debating about schools or things of that nature, but there's almost like a conflict of what environment's actually best for them. Oh, dang, already? Oh, my alarm just went off. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this real quick and then I gotta go. All right, let's quickly look at the buffalo with the magician, the chaos, the working with the chaos. That feels so fun. I can't even tell you. There's something about that that just makes me really smile. Tell me about buffalo and the magician. This is that like Gemini towery vibes that I was getting, okay? Tell me about buffalo and magician. Oh, lovers. I mean, Gemini does rule the lovers card, but this specifically speaks to a relationship. Okay. Let's see. Alarm was absolutely confirmation. Yeah. Tell me more about buffalo and magician for the collective. So working with the chaos, like I said, and the tower. The tower, again, like I mentioned, definitely feels external to me, and it just feels like you're working with it. But it feels like a blessing. I gotta be honest. Like it feels like it might not be according to plan, it may be unexpected, but it's giving you the perfect window is what I'm getting, and you know it. It's giving you the perfect window and you know it. Some of you manifested this tower. They're showing me 555. You may be seeing fives a lot. I think some of you did. I think some of you definitely manifested this tower, and it's opening the window for a specific relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. Lovers kind of says romantic, but since this is a general reading, it doesn't have to, okay? The tower doesn't have to even directly be about a person. I feel like it's personal to you. Like maybe like you're getting an opportunity to move or to travel or whatever, or maybe your job is shifting. It just feels like, again, unexpected, but it's actually giving you the window into what you want, which again, I think is why you manifested it, or how you manifested it, or a clue that you manifested it. Tell me more about buffalo and magician. The tower, very interesting. Especially because the tower we're talking about is the tarot tower, which is like change. This tower is not like that at all. So we have two different tower energies going on here. Even the word tower may be a synchronicity for you. Like I'm hearing the word story. Maybe there's like a story you're reading, or maybe one of your favorite stories, or maybe even going back to childhood about towers. I don't know, towers like significant here. But Six of Swords is part of this, which is about peace, right? Consistency, moving into much more like even peace of mind. The Tower specifically speaks to isolation and being alone, sometimes also relates to institution. Actually, it's kind of Hierophant like now that and paperwork. So it's a little mix of Four of Swords meets the Hierophant is what this tower represents. It's so weird. Okay, I actually feel like these two different towers, almost like the tower we think of in tarot, the buffalo energy, is causing this tower to actually change. This is really, really weird. I'm trying to tune into like which meaning of the tower wants to come through for this, and I do feel like a container. I feel a container. I feel a little bit of like a solidified space, kind of like the Four of Swords meaning of it, kind of like the isolation aspect of it, and that's changing. So yeah, this tower that has been stable and consistent, and I want to say has contained you or kept you contained. Ooh, it's giving prison. It's giving a bit of prison vibes, or just rigidity, or not having a lot of malleability in your life. And that is changing. And I want to say it's actually making room for the Lovers. Some of you could have been feeling imprisoned by a connection. And if that's the case, that imprisonment is changing. Okay, can I get a third card, please, for Buffalo Magician? Ooh! And of course, the man with the rose is being freed in this. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. With the Ace of Cups being here. Yeah. So this is feeling like it's for a masculine energy. And when I say masculine, I don't mean man or woman. I mean masculine, like someone who's been in a state where they have wanted to exert energy, or they've wanted to take action, or they've wanted to take initiative on something. And with the rose, it's reminding me of the Knight of Cups that's in the bear that's going to be coming up soon here. But yeah, it feels like this individual, which could be you, could be someone you know, has felt confined or imprisoned, or just like not unable to move, unable to do what they want to do. And that is changing. And I do want to say this individual has probably manifested this. Even if they didn't, it's working in their favor and they know it and they're running with it. Also why there's so much confidence here. All right, let's move into the spring energy with the bear. Okay. All right. This is moving forward from the heart confidently, because there's a knowing now of what is desired, of what the heart wants, what this individual wants, which again could be you. After taking some time, taking some space to focus on themselves, maybe even to take care of themselves in terms of recovery or health. But it's space that has been needed. Tell me about their Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Official person. I like seeing that too. Official person can also be a little bit Hierophant-like something is official, literally. Like something is written in paper. So it can speak to officiality, but it could also indicate somebody who is chosen for something specifically, like they're the one getting the promotion, or they're the one to get married. It's like there's been almost, actually that's interesting. I'm feeling that with the Knight of Cups. Like something's been designated on this individual. Is this the person who's coming out of the Four of Swords? Yes. Wow, that was very clear. Okay. So again, I feel like a lot of this is feeling like January vibes, but when the spring energy comes in, when there's been enough recovery, there's been enough restoration of confidence here, and enough knowing, very solid knowing of, oh, this is what I want, I'm going to go for what I want now. It almost feels like that knowing is making something like designated. So I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, it's like making something official. It's making something designated. Ordained even is coming through. Assigned is coming through. Yeah, I think you guys understand the sentiment there. All right, let's get a couple other cards, and then I really gotta go. Tell me about Bear, Queen of Wands, and Knight of Cups, please. I'm getting family again, so this is also why some of you may resonate with all of them. I'm being pulled back to the cosmic egg reading here, and the strong, strong energy of family. Over here with a Bear and the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups, I feel like there's been an untangling Thank you. Like there's been some sort of untangling or releasing. I'm hearing catharsis for some people, reevaluation for some people on the influence of family. Thank you. On the influence of family. And I'm getting more bio family than anything there versus chosen family, right? And how it ties into group 2 on how the influence of family has led to this imprisonment that we were getting in group 2. Okay. I feel like the imprisonment is self-made. I feel like the imprisonment has been self-made out of the influence of family. Whether that's duty to family or functioning off of family beliefs. Some of you, it's affected the way you work, like your career, because of how you were raised. But that imprisoned energy from group 2 is self-made. Anyway, let's come back to group 3 here. The family stuff just wanted to be mentioned. What? Wait, did I pull this? Imprisonment. I swear to God, that card just felt like just manifested out of nowhere. Because I got caught up with coming back over here, right? And I looked down, I'm like, there's an extra card here. I'm like, where did that come from? Imprisonment. Okay. You know why that's there. Can I get a third card, please? For Bear, Queen of Wands, and Knight of Cups. Just a warning, a bunch of energy just came through the crowd, which is also why I just got nasally. 333. So just letting you know, a little bit of activation warning. We just had some energy come in, so you may feel that, okay? Not to mention confirmation along with it. I'm going to Bear, Queen of Wands, and Knight of Cups. Perfect. Confirmation of just actually everything else in the reading. Ooh. Ooh, that energy. Hold on. Oh, some of you guys, there might be some throat stuff too. Along with this, knights are messengers. So communication does come through with the knights. We have I call it sickle because I can't pronounce the other word, with the Knight of Pentacles. This is about harvesting and weeding. And I feel like it's removing the imprisonment that we were getting in group 2. Okay. Allowing for the pursuit of one's desires and what one wants after taking a bit of a respite or a break to focus on the self, to heal or recover physically or emotionally or mentally. And in that, there's been a reevaluation of family and stability and beliefs around that and an awareness of influence on that as far as how it has contributed to self-made imprisonments. This is very much collective energy that we have been in for a little bit. So this is just coming up to be spoken on again. Okay. Remember that tower, whenever that tower comes in, I mean, it's literally like, oh, this is my chance. That's how it feels. This is my chance. This is my chance. All right, guys, I gotta go. I love you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning for the little bit that we could. And again, thank you guys for being patient. I know you guys totally understand. But still, I appreciate you guys as well. And I love you. And I will see you guys when I can. Okay? All right, I gotta go. Take care. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye, guys.